Eucalyptus essential oil is a stimulant. It removes exhaustion and mental sluggishness. It rejuvenates the spirits of the sick. It can also be effective in the treatment of stress and mental disorders. We're going to talk about the benefits of one of my favorite essential oils, and that is the eucalyptus. Aside from mental exhaustion, eucalyptus essential oil is commonly used to stimulate mental activity and increase the blood flow to the brain. How wonderful is this information? Since the essential oil is considered a vasodilator by many, it means that it increases the blood flow around the body by relaxing the blood vessels and allowing more blood to circulate. Basically, more blood to the brain means more brain power, and eucalyptus essential oil is commonly employed in classrooms as a form of causal therapy, aromatherapy to increase student performance. Wonderful oil for pain relief and wonderful oil for respiratory issues of all types. I've got it on the crown of my head now, combined with a little bit of frankincense, and there's nothing quite like it. I put it on the crown of my head, and then I put a little bit on the base of my neck, and it is extremely stimulating this way. I challenge you, if you've never used the eucalyptus, to use it in a diffuser first. If you don't have a diffuser, put it on a cotton cloth and simply inhale the vapors of it, because for most people, this will be all that they need. But for additional increased vibrations, you can learn to apply this oil topically to various places throughout your body. And this can work rapidly to correct whatever the imbalance is. Eucalyptus is an expectorant. It's a mucolytic. It's antimicrobial. It's antibacterial. It's antifungal. It's antiviral. Are you listening to this? It's antiviral. I mean, do you know how important that is when we're talking about oils? It's anti-aging. It's anti-ulcer. It's anti-diabetic. Great for respiratory and sinus infections of all types. Great as a nasal decongestant. Great for rheumatism and arthritis, or to soothe sore muscles. This is an oil that's going to make you feel better, folks. It promotes overall health and well-being, purification, and healing. It will also help to eliminate some of these pesky buggers that are inflaming the mucous membranes. You know, we've all got these parasitic conditions, and we've got to eliminate this throughout our body, and the eucalyptus essential oil is going to help you to do this. It is a staple for me in most of my oil blends. I love to combine the eucalyptus with rosemary and thyme and clove and lemon. Try formulating a blend just like that sometime and see if this just doesn't cure whatever ails you, because it will. These phenolic oils, these eucalyptol oils, they're going to open up the receptor sites fast. And then you can layer this with a sequiterpene, a monoterpene such as the frankincense or the sandalwood, and this is how we're going to begin to stimulate and repair. The eucalyptus is going to get in there first, and it's going to go deep, and so I'm going to discuss the benefits of eucalyptus essential oil. Let me first read to you a study. I will put a link for this. I pulled this off of PubMed. The 1,8-cineole, that's cineole, it's pronounced cineole, is a natural monoterpene. This is what is loaded in the eucalyptus. It's also known as eucalyptol. It's a major compound of many plant essential oils, mainly extracted from the Eucalyptus globulous oil. It's also in rosemary. It's also in ginger. It's also in cannabis. I mean, I could go on and on. It's in a lot of the high vibratory oils and essences, but it's primarily loaded in the eucalyptus. We're talking 60 to 70 to 80% in some oils. As an isolated compound, the 1,8-cineole is known for its mucolytic and spasmolytic action on the respiratory tract with proven clinical efficiency. It's been shown to have therapeutic benefits in inflammatory airway diseases such as asthma and chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, that's COPD. This clinical evidence refers to its anti-inflammatory and antioxidant mode of action, which has been proven in numerous preclinical studies. In vitro studies found strong evidence that 1,8-cineol controls inflammatory processes and mediator production of infection or inflamed-induced mucus hypersecretion by its action as an anti-inflammatory modifier rather than a simple mucolytic agent. The aim of this review is to prevent these preclinical studies performed with the pure monoterpene and to summarize the current knowledge of the mode of action of the 1,8-cineol. Please know that this is a very, very antioxidative, anti-inflammatory substance that's in this oil. So I will put a link and you can read about that study because I think that's very, very important for all of these respiratory issues that we start getting our eucalyptus essential oil on. Now, if you've never taken it before, just like I mentioned, put it in a diffuser and diffuse it. This is how you start with it. And then you can begin to apply it to your body, and then you can even take it internally. People that have respiratory diseases can widely benefit from taking a soft gel of eucalyptus combined with various other essential oils, I might add. And a little bit goes a long way, but you can absolutely take the eucalyptus internally, and this can be very, very supremely healing for all of these respiratory issues. Great for asthma. Asthma is a condition that affects millions of people worldwide. One of the treatments of asthma includes the use of eucalyptus essential oil. Simply massage 1 to 3 drops onto the chest, and the soothing effect of the aroma and vapors will calm the throat and dilate the blood vessels, which will allow more oxygen into the lungs, and normalized breathing can be achieved. The anti-inflammatory properties of eucalyptus essential oil also come into play in using it to get relief from asthmatic symptoms. So if you have asthma, think about putting it on your chest, putting it on your throat. If you have any type of cold or flu, make a vapor rub combining the eucalyptus, maybe a little bit of peppermint, and put this directly on your chest and on your throat, and see if this just doesn't instantly open up the airways. Open up the nasal passageways, clear out some of the harmful mucus that is clogging everything up, because that's what the eucalyptus will work to do. I recommend if you've got some sort of respiratory issue to be diffusing the eucalyptus most of the day. And you can combine it with other essential oils, and you can also do a steam bath. You can put a pot on the stove with a few drops of the eucalyptus essential oil in it and put an organic cotton cloth completely covering your head and breathe these vapors in for a few minutes every day. You can also get an aroma dome and sit directly inside this for 30 to 45 minutes a day, and this can wildly benefit these respiratory cancerous situations. If you get aggressive with the eucalyptus, if you've got respiratory cancer, you want to get aggressive with the methods of absorption, including diffusing, applying, and internal consumption. I love to take the eucalyptus in a soft gel from time to time when I feel like I need it. If I've got any type of throat issue, you better believe I'm putting a drop in an essential oil capsule, and I'm putting this inside me. I combine it oftentimes with frankincense, and I put it in a base of sea buckthorn oil, and that's a wonderful little blend, not only for respiratory issues, but just for an uplift. I mean, this is a extremely nourishing essential oil. Simply smelling it, it's going to put you instantly in a good mood, and that's what I love about it. But for muscle pain, if you're experiencing joint and muscle pain, massaging eucalyptus onto the surface of the skin helps to relieve stress and pain. So great for arthritis, great for achy joints, great for muscle pains. The volatile eucalyptus oil is an analgesic and an anti-inflammatory. That's what it is. So it's great for rheumatism, sprained ligaments, tendons, stiff muscles, aches, fibrosis, and even nerve pain. The oil should be massaged in a circular motion on the affected areas of the body. I might also add that if you just focus particular attention on the crown of the head and the base of the neck sometimes with these oils, this oil is going to, at this point, work on a completely different level. Apply it there first, and then apply it to these other locations throughout your body, and see if we can't get a synergistic response going with some of these oils. This is how I like to use oils. I usually will apply it to the crown of my head and the base of my neck, and then I'll go for my feet, and I'll work my way back up. And I love to rotate methods of applications with the essential oils. Get creative with it and have fun with it. But if you press into just a little bit, please know it only takes a few drops for your whole body of this eucalyptus oil because it's so extremely powerful. And please know that this is a warm oil. This does have to be diluted. You never want to put eucalyptus on the skin neat unless you are just an experienced aromatherapist or massage therapist. Don't ever apply the eucalyptus neat to the skin. Eventually this can desensitize the skin, and we don't want to do that with these hot oils. So cover a larger surface area by using your favorite carrier oil. I love the rosehip seed oil. I love arnica. I'll give you a blend for pain relief towards the end of this video. And I'm probably going to make a video on the pain relieving essential oil blend too, but I'll share it with you in this video as well. But for muscle pain, consider adding this to whatever concoction you're currently applying to your muscle pain. Great combined with frankincense, great combined with arnica, great combined with wintergreen and black pepper. That's a powerful little anti-pain blend right there for your joints. Great for dental care. Please know you can gargle with this. Eucalyptus essential oil is very protective against cavities, dental plaque, gingivitis, and other dental infections due to its powerful germicidal properties. This is why eucalyptus essential oil is commonly found as an active ingredient in mouthwashes, toothpaste, and other dental hygiene products. Great for lice. It's a natural pesticide, a bug repellent. So the bugs are not going to want to bite you if you are around this eucalyptus. I also might add that I clean my mattress on my bed with a eucalyptus type oil blend. That clove, eucalyptus, thyme, rosemary, lemon. Spray your mattress frequently with this type of blend to kill off all of these parasites that are eating us at night. Eucalyptus is wonderful to repel all the pesky little buggers. And I might also add that it repels them internally too, and this is what we need to do because this is what's got the body locked down. We're inflamed because we've got parasitic conditions. But for lice, it's, mainstream treatments of lice removal are very, very damaging to not only to the scalp, but to the hair as well. Packed with dangerous chemicals, and you don't want to be putting those onto your skin. So just put a few drops of eucalyptus oil into the lice-infected hair. You can combine rosemary and sage and black cumin seed oil and put this all over your scalp if you want to, and that'll get rid of these lice. That'll get rid of this lice condition. Eucalyptus oil is frequently employed to remove germs in the intestine. Studies have shown that ingesting eucalyptus oil can deter many of the bacterial, microbial, and parasitic conditions that arise in the various parts of the body, particularly susceptible areas like the colon and the intestine. Sometimes I even put a drop of eucalyptus essential oil in my rectal retention enema. I challenge you, if you want to eliminate some of these colon parasites, to use some of these stronger oils, just a little teeny tiny bit, and cleanse out your colon with some of these stronger oils. Eucalyptus is a very, very strong, powerful oil, so please know a little bit goes a long way. But I usually put 1 or 2 drops in my rectal retention enema, and I try to do that about once a week because I try to keep my body parasite free. But if you're not doing some of these things that I am recommending in these videos, there is going to be an overgrowth of candida issue present, and there will be parasites. There are parasites in these conditions, and we have to eliminate these parasites. And what I'm telling you is the eucalyptus essential oil is going to help you to remove these parasites. So start with diffusing it, then applying it, and then if you want to consume it, ingest a little bit of it, and then if you want to rectally retain it, that's the order that I recommend all of that be done in. And then you can get to where you're doing all of that at the same time, on the same day if you want to. This is how I rotate my oils. But for fever, eucalyptus oil is wonderful for treating fever and reducing body temperature. It's very cooling. It's very energizing and stimulating and cooling. Nothing quite like the vapor of eucalyptus. It's one of the common names of eucalyptus oil is fever oil. It works great when it's combined with peppermint oil and sprayed onto the body. So if somebody has a fever, think about putting a few drops of peppermint and a few drops of eucalyptus, and just give your child a spritz with this, and see if this just doesn't instantly take care of the inflammation. As a room freshener, the antiseptic and deodorant nature of eucalyptus oil makes it a perfect room freshener for hospitals. It also kills bacteria and germs in the air. This is why I diffuse it often with lemon. It's going to kill all of these airborne pathogens in this toxic air that we're breathing. You've got to purify the air that you are breathing, folks, to increase your vibrations and to heal your condition. Eucalyptus essential oil is frequently used in soaps, detergent, and household cleaners. This is primarily due to its pleasant aroma and effect as a deodorant, antibacterial, antiseptic, and antimicrobial agent. Great for tuberculosis and pneumonia. Eucalyptus essential oil has plenty of antibacterial and antiseptic qualities, and when massaged onto the chest and used as a vapor rub or inhalant, it can relieve the signs and symptoms of harmful conditions like tuberculosis by clearing the lungs and reducing inflammation. It's best if applied to both the chest and the back, over the area, particular attention over the area of the lungs. So hit your chest and your back. There's a synergistic response with oils, so if you've got an issue with the right side of your body, put that oil not only on the right side of your body, but on the direct opposite side, on the left side. So hit these oils, the top and the bottom, the front and the back, the left and the right. This is how oils are synergistically activated. But it will help with all lung issues. So simply putting the eucalyptus over your lung area is going to help with your lung inflammation. As a mouthwash, just put a few drops in your favorite mouthwash and gargle with this. You can also put a few drops of it in your toothpaste. I recommend you make your own mouthwashes and toothpaste, folks. These toxic things that they're selling us are only contributing to the inflamed state within the body. So learn to make your own things. It's also great added to a bath, spa, saunas, because it's refreshing and antiseptic. So think about putting a few drops in your bath water. It's great for if you have a cold or a flu. Think about diffusing this before you go to sleep. Because you can really sleep a lot better when you are diffusing these antimicrobial, antibacterial, antiparasitic oils. The eucalyptus is one that you want to be diffusing if you are suffering from the cold or the flu and you have trouble sleeping, because it's going to help open up the sinus, the nasal passageways. But for more acute situations, you can make a steam bath by pouring a cup of boiling water into a bowl and then mix 10 drops of eucalyptus. Place the towel over your head, like I mentioned, and just breathe this in for 5 or 10 minutes and just let go to this eucalyptus. This eucalyptus is going to take care of you. It's great to combine in your natural hand cleaner because it's so antibacterial. So eucalyptus is in all of my hand bacterial sprays that I use to cleanse my hands. We need to get away from these toxic hand cleansers that are lowering our vibrations. Learn to make your own. A study from the New York University Medical School found that eucalyptus was effective at treating sinusitis. Patients experienced faster improvement when supplementing with eucalyptus oil for allergies and sinus issues. The study had participants take eucalyptus oil internally and it is also recommended to gargle with it to clear the throat. Great to remove odor. If you want to get rid of smelly shoes, stinky dog bed, topically wash items, to remove the odors with a wet rag soaked in eucalyptus oil infused water. I might also add that eucalyptus oil can also help remove some of these pesky stains that are hard to get out. You can combine the eucalyptus with lemon and tea tree oil for an anti-funk spray, anti-stink spray. Great for killing mold in your home. Eucalyptus combined with clove and tea tree is not only going to cleanse the air, but it's going to help maintain a mold-free home. Highly effective for respiratory problems such as asthma, bronchitis, COPD, pneumonia, and even tuberculosis. Using eucalyptus for asthma is a proven treatment that dilates the blood vessels and allows more oxygen into the lungs. So simply mix eucalyptus with peppermint and coconut oil and make your own homemade vapor rubs. The Aborigines used the eucalyptus to treat wounds, and the doctors that discovered this were amazed at how quickly the wound healed. They made a poultice and they applied the poultice with the leaves of the eucalyptus tree, and it's wonderful for all wounds. Now, let me give you a little anti-pain blend real quick, and then I'm going to end this video. I will make another video specifically on the specific proportions of this, but just take notes on this and learn to formulate your own, because this eucalyptus is going to help take care of your pain, folks. This blend right here is primarily jojoba and olive oil. Those are and sea buckthorn oil. Those are the three carrier oils that I used in this. It also has cayenne, and it also has a supercritical extract of arnica. This is a CO2 extraction of arnica. Arnica is wonderful for pain. This also has calendula, ginger, cardamom, lemongrass, rosemary, thyme, wild marjoram, sage, eucalyptus, wintergreen, and black pepper. That is a powerful, powerful blend for pain relief, and this is the blend that I use for muscle recovery and fatigue and achy joints and sore muscles. And I might also add that I make this in such big batches that sometimes I give this blend away, and the people that I give this blend to really, really benefit from that blend right there. So learn to formulate some of your own concoctions like that using the eucalyptus, and see if this doesn't take care of your pain, because that's what eucalyptus will do. Eucalyptus will become your best friend, but because it's going to work fast to remove the inflammation. Have a great day. Peace, love, positive vibrations to you. Stay tuned for frankincense part 3. I'm about to break this frankincense down, folks. We're going to learn the benefits of this frankincense and learn how to combine the frankincense with oils like the eucalyptus. I challenge you to do that sometime. Use eucalyptus first to open up the receptor side, and then layer it 15 or 20 minutes later with the frankincense. And do this to the base of your neck sometimes and see if this just doesn't instantly stimulate the limbic region of the brain. We've got to regenerate and reprogram the cells, and you can use the eucalyptus to do this. Have a great day.